Hello, this is the 2016 LEGO Seasonal Vampire and Bat set. I have not gotten many of these seasonal sets myself, but they all tend to have a similar overall style. Shamelessly blocky, obviously made of Lego, not going for a realistic style at all, and the ones that have eyes on them are always, or almost always, using round eyes with similar overall expressions. So they've done used the same pieces for the bat here and the vampire. Nowadays they also have the 2x2s. But there are several things here that are unexpected that I like, and I don't know why. They just kind of tickle me a little bit. Number one is the collar. You can see what piece it is, so you can't turn the head on this one because the way it's built, no hinge there or a turntable. You can see what piece that is, but the way that the collar just tucks right up underneath the side of the head, right along the side of the neck, going right up there. It just fits absolutely perfectly in there. I also like the kind of simulated bow tie there. It's just a couple of cheese slopes. I don't know why that is something that I look at and say, oh, that's kind of cool. The last thing is just this streak of white. A single piece that's done in white to represent a streak of white hair on his head. Just the little things sometimes that matter. The bat is intended to be a separate build, and it actually does have a couple of hinges on it, so you could flap the wings open like that. I wish that there was something that could kind of cover up the tops of these fangs, so you would just see the lower portion of that sticking down. I think that would look much better, but you got to use the parts that are available, and they didn't want to make these too complex. But it would also be nice to figure out a way to get this to kind of stand up like this behind him, like it's kind of hovering there. But you can see the familial relationship there, the similarity. I also like the cape, how that actually flows around the back. This is, again, very blocky back here, but I appreciate the fact that they let that go and just droop all the way down to the ground and then kind of spread out a little bit. It looks like it's kind of following him along. Now he's not able to turn his head, but he is able to turn his hands, and somehow that looks kind of expressive. This almost looks like he's about to sing or serenade in some way. You're not able to change the shape of the mouth or anything, but then there's another thing. You bring the hands in like this, so he looks like he's very, like he's chuckling, or he's very happy with himself. Oh, this is kind of what I see out of that. Every sound that I think this guy makes has an O sound to it in some way, but in different ways with different tones. There's a little bit of red that you can see inside of the mouth as well, kind of in a very shaded area. Yeah, it's just a weird thing that they've done, but it has actually a fair amount of personality. You can change the angles of the eyebrows as well. So there's one down. That's a little bit awkward. You do need to have the white highlight of the eye somewhere facing towards the lower half. Otherwise that gets covered up by this one barb here if you turn an eyebrow down. But let me do both of these. There we go. And with turning the hands down, it just looks very either disappointed or just sad. Maybe this is he had a visitor to his mansion who just didn't like the stay and left early, and now he's just feeling dejected. I think that's what that is. This is a look of dejection. So simple build, a very blocky thing, awkward look, but surprisingly expressive. Some folks will like these and appreciate the art style. Some will probably be weirded out by them. Let me know what you think about this style and this set in particular. Share your thoughts in the comments down below. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll talk to you again soon.